Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. Last time was basically going over a lot of stuff that happened before last time, technically. So, before the last episode, I'd done some exploring. We were going over what happened. I went up here. We found more villages. We found swamps with lizard folks and frogs and pillagers that I still need to clear out, and apothecaries and whatnot. Going. Medusa's still left to fight. More different frogs. Whole bunch of cool stuff. And nada. Because, of course, we've seen two up to this point, we've only seen two Otherworlders, and one of them Sonata, because of course. Anyways, that's all well and cool. Then we came back, and we actually captured a couple of frogs, and we brought them over to the snow biome, and we used slime balls in order to breed them. And lo and behold, that creates frog spawn, which becomes tadpoles, which grow into frogs, and specifically the third type of frog that we were missing. So, we managed to get all the froglights we needed. So in turn, we now have the unique Sil Creator, which is very cool. I'm going to be doing another little test with this thing in a moment. Something I've read but not technically seen in person. Anyways, other than that, just a few skills are now mastered or learned, like we have Hockey and Demon Lord Hockey. Between episodes, I learned Water Domination and have now gotten close to mastering it. So, that's about it. Just Creator. We made the skill Fusionist and started blowing stuff up. It was cool! Like, we found some of the arcane debris and a lot of other cool stuff. So, yeah, just a lot of fun messing with a new skill and using an old skill to test out new skills, kind of. Anyways, I was on here getting ready to set up a little bit of a test. Because technically, this is something I haven't shown. It's something I read and thus assumed is going to work this way, but I haven't actually tested it myself. So, Creator. It allows you to make, like, it allows you to make two predator skills. One being Spearhead and one... I feel like there's another one, but I can't actually remember what it is right now. I think there's like two Plunderer skills that it allows you to make. But apparently any skills you get with those temporary Plunderer skills should only be temporary themselves. That's something I read on the wiki, but I haven't technically tested. Now, I also want to do a test with Greed here. Because I found Mirai Faruqi as we were starting up. I was actually looking for... Okay, cannot be named. Figured I'd double check that. I was actually looking for one of the Sphinxes, because I know they have a unique skill. They have Engorger, I think it's what it's called. But, our Otherworlder friend here popped up instead. So we're going to go ahead. Thankfully she's sleeping, so hopefully won't try to run away. Are you kidding me? And now I have to start over. I should have put you in a pit. That was my mistake. Also, I think I have to remain in hiding, because otherwise she'll try and attack me. There we go. You should be stuck there now. Anyways, Greed. If I just hold this for a minute, she will become dominated and become a temporary... I think temporary thing, unless... Actually, I'm not sure if it's temporary or if it only gets released when I release her, because I know I can. Anyways, this is just going to take another 30 seconds. I'm really hoping this gets slower, or this gets faster when it's mastered, because this just isn't very good. Just waiting a minute to tame something is bad. Anyways, 25 seconds or so. Come on. And then, once this is done, she'll be our tame, which means that if we use a skill that allows us to steal our tamed mobs' skills in turn, technically speaking, we should be able to steal her skills. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, she is now our tame. While we're right here, Hound Dog. Apparently I didn't have you before in my encyclopedia. Before we go ahead and test Creator's thing, there's something else to test too. Thank you. Please don't shoot me in the process, though. let's go in and test Unyielding too, because I did a minor test with this before. So let us see this. Unyielding. My Faruki has 0 unyielding points, and I cannot name you. I actually kind of want to test something. If I had a name tag and I tried naming you, would that count as naming for the purposes of Unyielding? Because since I have tamed Maruki through through something that is not normal taming purposes, it does not count for Unyielding. Like, Unyielding specifically says a mob you have named. Great Sage, you're okay. I'm thinking of Degenerate that has the anvil in place or whatever. So you do not have unyielding points. I'll be right. Oh, you're gonna follow me. That's right. You can stay here. You can stay here. Other is right there. Let's go home. I'm going to make a name tag real quick and just rename her Mai or something like that. I don't think I have a name tag already. I think I probably tossed all of them or didn't take them because I knew I could make them. Leather, D, paper, and string. Unless they're just like waiting in one of these chests and I forgot? No. Paper, leather, D, and string. Leather D. I already had some on me, but that's okay. This was This was originally going to be a test specifically of Creator, but now I get to test multiple skills at once, which is kind of cool. They'll have the string on me. Cool. Oh yeah, also we upgraded the backpacks so they now fit multiple stacks in them. Anyways, name tag. Just renamed this to Mai. Now I'm just going to teleport back over to Other, save the, 30-second trip. Although it's probably slower scrolling through all that. Anyways, Mai. If I now rename you with this, you're now Mai. Unyielding points 0. And apparently I should get 1 point every 5 seconds, or it's 10 seconds or something like that. So I'm just gonna sit here for a few moments and see if anything changes. Right now it's not looking like that's going to happen though. Okay, it's been a couple minutes now. 0 unyielding points. Yeah, that's not going to work. So unyielding is that's a pretty bad drawback. Like, that makes it so you can't even team it up with a skill that lets you tame super strong things. Like, Chosen One would become useless with this, or not useless. Chosen One wouldn't really work perfectly well with this. Neither will something like Greed that lets you auto-tame anything. I don't know. Unyielding is very good for staying alive, but as far as Plunderer skills go, try to get something else instead, basically. Anyways, so there's that test. Time for the second test we're about to run. Creator. Let's make Spearhead. There it is. We now have the temporary skill Spearhead, which will last for 20 minutes. Oops, accidentally pressed the Windows key instead of Alt. Spearhead, stay, follow, wander, meet, shield. Stay. Now, Spearhead is now a skill, will steal subordinate skills when they die. Spatial Motion and Traveler have both been acquired from Fallen May. Also, that's a task complete. Hold on, where is... Oh yeah, the gate. Kill 10 hound dogs, blah. This is apparently thing we get a experience, food, or item. And silver coins. Cool. That was from the Demon Dimension stuff. An iron hoe. Thanks. And a silver coin that we don't need. Cool. Anyways, we now have we now have Traveler, which there, and Spatial Motion. Yeah, Spatial Motion, which is an extra skill, or is that a... Oh yeah, here it is. Sure, Martial Master can go away for the moment. Link. Facial Manipulation, Stardust Arrow has been partially acquired. Instant Motion. Cool. Basically, the test here is, will we still have these two skills in 20 minutes? Apparently, the answer should be no, according to the wiki. But someone's been ringing it up a bit, so yeah, might as well try it. Now what are we gonna do while we have these skills for 20 minutes? Exploration is going to be a whole lot faster because I can move very quickly. Um, actually, let's continue going on towards the Labyrinth tree then, because I know... Oh, I stole my bow. I was very confused for a moment. Oh yes, also our sword became a Hihi Oricane. Nope. Our hoe became adamantite last time, which is one step closer to Hihi Oricane. Anyways, just go like that. Let's pull out the map to the labyrinth tree. It should just be actually fairly close by that way. Oh yeah, that's why you have to be careful with instant motion. It moves like 200 blocks, which is actually too much most of the time. Anyways, while we're out here, let's see if we can't find a... We're near a jungle. Let's see if we can't find a cat. The cat I can't remember the name of. The, like, winged cat or whatever. Because they have magic skills that we should be able to steal with Great Sage. Something I had thought about while I found some exploring, but then... Yeah. I had seen some of those cats while exploring, and then I promptly forgot about it when I was back on an episode. So, that's something we should be on the lookout for in the future. Um... Oh yeah, I have both blink and instant motion, so I can just do that. Anyways, it shouldn't actually take that long. I could just go bloop and bloop, because both of these skills work while in midair, which is very much better than most of the other teleportation skills. Doop and doop. And I'm probably going to have to slow down here pretty heavily, because I'm going too fast. Hello, giant bear. I don't think you have any skills. But I can double check if you have a spot at least. Nope, no skills from you. Cool. Oh, the glow squid has a skill. I'm curious what that might be. Probably just water breathing if I had to guess. A mesa. Ooh, this might be pretty good even. Anyways, I'll probably be back if I see a thing. Whatever it's called. If I see an orc lord, I'll be back. Otherwise, I'm just going to be running south for a while and waiting for the 20-minute mark to run out and see if we get to keep these two skills. I'll be back with you if I find anything cool. So I should probably loot this place because it could have some immersive engineering stuff we want. Because again, between episodes, I was supposed to actually start up on looking into those, but then didn't. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to get those going if I don't actually sit down and do them at some point. But that's later me's problem again. It keeps being later me's problem, in fact. Oh, what did I just... Is that a normal desert temple? I thought I had better desert temples in. Well, it's not a normal desert temple. Okay, I already got the one from that, so I can just break this one. Oh, it's... What am I looking at? Hold on. I see a kobold. I see kobold skulls, so this is from kobolds, obviously. It's also in an ant nest. And has a boss spider in it. Like, there's a lot going on here. Hello. Oh, they're skellybolds. That's cool. Thank you. You can go in there. The rest of you can basically just go in here for right now. I'll deal with inventory management later on. What have we got? Conjurer's Talisman. Another umbrella. Sure, just grab all that. Another battle wheel. I don't really want to take more copper backpacks, but it would be silly to just leave them. Oh, what did I just do that for? That was silly. Any uses? Just for the banner? No, sure, it just kind of looks cool. So, I'll leave you be. I'm just going to continue running south for a little bit longer. I'm curious how much longer is left on this. Creator has 800 seconds. So, it's been a few minutes, but we still have time. I'll see you in a little bit. This friend's name says priest, but this is just straight up a paladin. Hold on. I pretty quickly found a village, and we just got our priest friend here, who's just firing off magic spells and whatnot. That's no priest. At best, it's a cleric from Dungeons and Dragons. At strongest, it's a straight up paladin. Like, I don't think the name priest really fits him very well. It's definitely stronger than that. Anyways, I found another Medusa. Let's just mark this as Medusa, because it's easier to remember than Gorgon. I know they are Gorgons, but Medusa just comes to mind quicker. Also other stuff going on. Oh, that's another one of those, like, pillager outposts. Okay, and there was another sky thing. Cool. It's only been a couple of minutes. I'm still just going. We skipped right over it. Fine, I didn't want to clear it out anyways. Although I kind of do want to go in and clear one of those eventually. Also, how many human kills am I at? Tensura gets... Awakening... Awakening, there it is. Human kill. 75! I am nowhere's close. Anyways... I'm getting closer. Like, being able to teleport 200 blocks at a time is definitely making this go a bit faster. I should be able to even make it there well before I run out of the 20-minute mark. If I don't break the game in the meantime. Anyways. Oops, I'm spamming clicks too quickly. Oh, it's literally right on the other side of that mountain. Whee! Da 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 dun da da dun dun da 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 dun 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 da da dun. We have made it! Thank you, teleportation. So, this place is getting one of these waystones, so I can just come back whenever. We'll mark this as the Labyrinth. I'm blanking on whether or not I actually spelled that correctly. Yes, I did. Do we think we can handle the thing? The answer is yes. Like, fighter, cook, and murderer are all paired together. We'll do numbers, so I'm feeling pretty good. Also, dungeon encroachment and as a quest complete and a goal complete. Very, very nice. Come on. Loading terrain. Come on, game, you can do it. One moment. Okay, we're back. That took a couple moments to load. Under 10 minutes on you. Quest complete for visiting the Labyrinth. We get a gold item reward. It's the biggest tree you will see, hard to miss. If you're struggling to find one, make sure to use your trusty explorer's compass. Oh yeah, this is the standalone version of a thing, but I guess some of the things are for the whole mod pack that goes with it. So grab out the item reward and the gold coin, because... Oh, fight the elemental colossus and die. Don't worry about teleporting, it'll teleport you outside arena with 1 HP. So I have to lose the fight in order to get that. I need to win the fight to get that. And then form a contract. It's a good thing I don't really care about the choice rewards that much. Ooh, a netherite ingot. That's actually pretty good. Like, that saves me a little bit of a trouble. That goes in there. That and not you. That and that. You go away. You go away. I'll deal with the rest of inventory stuff in a moment. Anyways. Our opponent awaits ahead. Do I just go in swords ablazing or do I try magic? What would I do? Divine Smite, that's the one that like hits the crown and does a little bit of an AoE, but apparently it apparently scales off of my damage, which means it'll do a bunch. Also, I'll probably take a bunch. Wait, you can't see me. Murderer is even better than I thought it would be? That did nothing. Oh, wait. I just completely took away all of its max HP. I forgot that's how Cook worked for a moment. So it doesn't look like it does much, but suddenly the thing's on 0 HP max. It's, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty powerful. Anyways, the Elemental Colossus is actually in here. If I respawn it, I could not steal that because Great Sage doesn't steal resistances. I'm curious if there's any skills I did miss that I could steal. Spear Toro is just water. Sylphide has skills, but we don't see what they are yet. Cool. Anyways, that is still under repair, under construction. I really want to see what that's going to be eventually, but we gotta wait on that. What are we going to get as far as magics go? There's Gravity Flight. There it is. Teleport it. Teleport, teleport. Up we go. Just to double check before we do this. 5 minutes. We're getting there. Come on, forming a contract. Doop, doop, doop. Just got some pictures up the pretty lights. Come on, greater fire or something. Oh, a medium wind spirit. Okay. So we got lightning lance, wind, and wind blade out of it, plus wind manipulation. So, yeah, it's I think wind's an okay one. Like the thunder lance skill we just caught is pretty good. Wind is kind of nothing, but if we were fighting something like Charybdis and we need to get up in the air pretty quickly, it would work. And Wind Blade, I don't remember how good that one is. But I do know I want to start training up wind manipulation pretty quickly, so that can join. Get rid of hockey on that bar. I think I don't really need to train both hockey and Demon Lord hockey at the same time. But I think that's all we need to do in here right now. We can once again begin the process of coming back every 20 minutes and getting everything we need. But for right now, let's make our way out. Now what? This can just wait in here for a bit. How much mithril can I make? I can't really see it from there. But if we look at the enchanted golden apples, or enchanted silver apples real quick, I want to see something. So we need to make 10 of these things for gourmet again, which means we need 80 mithril ingots, which are 5 molten magisteel and 4 silver. What's the math on that again? These are 9. I would love to do the math on this, but there's a little bit too much math to do all at once, I think, especially right here. This is something I'm going to actually have to do to see how much I can make, isn't it? Fine, so smelt up 24 raw silver, and then I'll just start putting pure magisteel in, and I want to see how much mithril we can make, see how close we are to getting gourmet back. So, I'll just see you probably in the 5 minutes when creator runs out, or 4 minutes at this point, because I've got to do a couple of things at once. Oh yeah, now I can make conveyor belts for create too. Cool. I'll see you in a couple moments. Okay, so I've got a decent chunk of mithril done already, and we have 15 seconds left before Spearhead runs out. So, supposedly we should lose spatial motion and traveler. If we don't, I suppose I owe an apology because I keep... Yep. Any skills gotten with a temporary plunderer skill also disappear along with said temporary plunderer skill. So, I suppose it's good to actually see that in person. That's what I read, and that's what I figured was going to happen. But I suppose I shouldn't put too much trust in specifically only what the wiki says. I should figure things out for myself too. But yeah, that's what I was expecting to happen. It's a little bit sad, but yeah, kind of what I expected. Anyways, it's looking like we're probably going to be 15 mithril short or something like that. We're pretty close. Let's see. Right now, we're 28 short. I keep having to switch out what I'm putting in mithril versus molten magisteel. But we are down to that much left, and then I'll just smelt up the rest of this silver in there. Although I do need a bunch of this silver to get turned into silver ingots to... You've mastered Heavenly Eye. Cool. I do need to make silver apples first, though, so I do need a bunch more silver than I have. I don't know. We're going to be close to enough, but obviously not quite there yet. I do have a little bit more silver in there to put in. A little bit more silver there. Yeah, we're going to need more silver, and we're going to need more magic ore. But we're close to getting gourmet back. Let me just make sure I know how close we are. Okay, so there's all the silver gone through. How close are we? It looks like we're actually closer than I was expecting even. So there's 6 regular silvers. And then, bloop, 2 extra silver ingots and 4 extra silver nuggets. You can go back in there. Ran out of coal though, so pop in a couple extra pieces. So, and then we're at 61 mithril, which is closer than I thought. If I were to turn all of this into pieces, it would actually be pretty close, I assume, right? So it's 2... Yeah, it's 1.8 mithril per magisteel, so almost 2. Even if it was fully 2, we'd still be 1 short, and it's not. So we're almost there as far as mithril goes, but it's going to take a little bit more work. But might as well just turn what we can into enchanted. So officially 19 short. That is wrong. 25 short. Wait, no, that is also wrong. 19 short. I was right the first time. Do not put me on a camera and then expect me to do math. I'm actually fairly good at math, unless I am trying to do it live on camera. Because, of course. Anyways, extra copper backpack. I forgot I was carrying with me. You can just join the wall. Now, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, I was in the middle of cleaning out my inventory when everything finished smelting up, and then I got distracted. Sure, you two can go in there. Let me deal with the rest of this stuff real quick. What exactly does this do? It's just a crafting table with a little bit of inventory. Unlit torch. Why? I've never looked at that. Why does that exist? Is that purely decorational to get rid of, to have light sources without light? I don't know. Anyways, I have some inventory stuff to deal with real quick, and then we'll go do something, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do right now. So I deal with inventory stuff, and then I very quickly just mastered wind manipulation, doing the water at the air bubble pew 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 thing. And then I went ahead and started working on wind mastery, or wind domination too. What are we going to do now? Like, there's a couple things. One, we could just get back to exploration. We could head back to the desert we found and try and find orc lords. Because if we beat enough of them, we'll get starved. I could continue mastering skills. I could run around in various biomes with Great Sage and try to steal more stuff. That's always an option. You know what? Let's at least start with trying to get the spatial skills off of winged cats so that we can get those permanently. Because I know that just north of here is a jungle biome, and I saw plenty of winged cats while I was over here before. And of course, as usual, we're heading out at nighttime. So let's just go find... Hold on. I know you have a new skill. I was looking at the list, because there's a list of Grimoire of Gaia mobs and what skills they have. The mermaids have a scale armor that I can go steal. Also, I could do the same thing. I could go name... Do I give Unyielding a proper test? Like, we know where there are things now, lizard folk. So if I name one, it will become a dragon folk, and I can try using Unyielding's thing, too. Ability activation failed. Come on, give me skills. Oh, fine, go away. Where are the winged cats? There you are. 50% chance every time I use this skill to steal spells or skills or whatever. 50%. Well, I am beginning to count the legitimacy of that 50% number. Because 100% it does not feel like 50%. Come on. I managed to get spatial manipulation, which is good at least. It's something. Oh, there we go. We got all of the magic off of you. Space transform, teleport, space, skate, shrink. Cool. I think that's all you have. I don't think the winged cats have other things. I think it's just the spatial magic and spatial manipulation. We crash, or is this just a really bad freeze? One second. There we go. Scale armor. Thank you. Apparently, there were like 20 Cecilias all stacked up throwing things at me. That's what caused the freezy frames. Oh, thank you for the skill poison. Cool. Now, very quick succession. We're actually using a good skill for skill stealing now, like it should properly be used. I think the cobblestone golem has something too, but I don't remember what. It could have just been a resistance, but I feel like there was something else that I saw on the list. I don't remember. Anyways, scale armor just gets turned on. It's a little bit of extra free defense. We got poison, which I don't care that much about. And we have all the spatial magics now. What spatial magics do I actually care about, though? Like, that's only the medium level stuff. Which means teleports? Gate is cool, but we have waystones. Shrink is... It literally just makes you smaller. That doesn't really help in single player. Basically, the only thing I can think of that helping with would be messing with people in multiplayer. I'll give this 1 or 2 more shots. Come on. There we go. It's got to be a 50% chance to get one of their skills, and then it fails if it picks a skill you already have. That's got to be how this works. So, technically speaking, every time I click it, there's a 50% to get something, but I already have a bunch of skills. So, it's effectively only like 10% or something. Words are hard. So, let me... Where's my gravity flight? There it is. This bar is now empty, which feels weird. Let's grab you. Blocks of gold are always nice, and let's see in here. Has a chance to damage attackers, isn't that great, but it's something. Anyways, we got the winged cat like I was after. Let's see if we can't go find... Does this have slotting? No, it only has sturdy. It's not high enough EP to start getting extra things yet. This has slotting, though. Of course it does. So, this stupid hoe is a magic weapon with slotting 3. So I could give this thing 3 different things in it. Speaking of which, I should try and make more of those cores. Or make some of those cores so I can start boosting things when they do get slotting. Only problem is I don't have any more Magisteel to do that. Because I need some to make the core things. Which apparently... You can just right-click on spiritual mobs and they'll go into it and you don't have to get the spiritual essence. Which is something I didn't know until after we did it in the original series. So, there's that. I want to test that this time, but obviously we're going to need to wait on that a bit. Blade Tiger. It's asleep. I'm fine. I am sufficiently powerful. I don't have to worry. I still worry, but I don't have to worry. There's a dragon there. Game, you okay? I don't think the game's very happy right now. 1 second. Okay, we're good. Just another gluttony scroll. Gluttony's not even that good. I don't think it helps with us, really. You already have magic bullets. I actually have a couple of battle wills I haven't read yet. Anyways. Ooh, game, are you okay? Or is this my entire computer? This might be my entire computer. I think we're good for the moment. Let's go see that dragon real quick, shall we? Is it actually just hanging out in its nest? Yes, it is. Let's give Unyielding its proper test, shall we? We gave it a little test there before with the other worlder, but obviously it didn't do its thing properly. Let's actually name something and get Unyielding points out on it, shall we? Come on, game. There's nothing even happening right now. What is the problem? Am I strong enough just to do this right now? Target does not want to submit. Can I survive a minute? Oh, I can't even use greed on you? Are you kidding? Come on. Come on. Okay, there's no way I'm not strong enough. There's no way I'm not sufficiently strong enough to actually tame you like this. Where's coercion? Or hockey? There we go. Let's name you... It just killed itself. How? What happened there? I was in a menu. How did it die? What just happened there? Oh wait, no, it had fear 11. It was past the threshold where fear was going to do damage to it over time. Never mind, I know what happened. That was my fault. I damaged it too much expecting it to, work like it's supposed to. If you're sufficiently strong enough and do enough damage to something, it should work, but just to name it. But I guess its EP was just so high. No way its EP was actually high enough to matter. Actually, I have no idea why that didn't work for just naming it by beating it up. That's a bit weird. Anyways, let's see if... Oh, those are sheep. I got very confused for a second and thought these were white dire wolves or something. That was strange. Do I have shears? No, I do not. I still need a bunch of wool, so might as well do this. Let's go find another dragon real quick, shall we? I'm going to like coercion it or use hockey on it instead of trying to in it, I guess. And then we're gonna name it and see about actually using Unyielding to get Unyielding points. That would be cool. I'll see you in a little bit. It shouldn't take me too long to find one. A full-blown desert. This might have orc lords in it. I should probably explore this too while I'm at it. Aqua Frog. Ability activation failed. I also killed some night spiders and got their schematic thing, so there's 2 more for the list. Ability activation failed. Ability activation failed. 50% chance game. And I don't think I have any skills that this thing has. Ability activation failed. Still 50% chance game. I'm beginning to think this just lies and this isn't actually 50%. Maybe it was 50% before it got mastered and there's a weird glitch where it actually only does 25% chance afterwards. Because... Game? Game, I don't believe you. Game, I do not believe that this is actually 50%. I cannot be this unlucky. Like, I do not believe it. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Acid Rain, Water, Water Cutter, and Water Transform. I don't think those are skills I very much care about, but there's something, I guess. Aqua Frog. Oh, this specifically only shows its skills and not its magics too. I guess I was probably hitting water manipulation for some of those fails. That's probably explains part of it. But I still don't believe I was that unlucky where it was that many fails in a row with just 1 skill shared. So there's that. I still want to go find a dragon. I haven't actually explored yet. I basically found those frogs immediately. So let's see. Let's actually give Unyielding its proper test, assuming I can find a dragon before I run out of time for recording. Dragon friend, it's flying away. Get back here. There was nothing to land on there to use my double jump. Hello, dragon friend. I'm just gonna hit you with a little bit of hockey. It's going to meet up with a friend, I guess. Hockey. Let me go. Come on, land. Come on. Arthur, sure. Name. Cool. Get back here. Hold on. Arthur, get back here. Where are you going? Basically, I just needed a name very quickly before it died to fear hockey or whatever. Come on. Are you actually following? I don't actually have a dragon command staff right now. So that and that, I believe, is all I need. Boop and boop. Or not. Oh, it's 2 sticks. Where? Can you actually come down here, please? Like, where are you going? Like so, dragon command staff. Of course, it automatically go. Why do you think I want it automatically back in the backpack right there? What? What are you doing? Get back here. The dragon is escorting you, so that's probably better. This is not escorting. This is not what escorting means. Get you goofball of a dragon. What are you doing? I'm so confused. Like, did I break it? I think I broke it. Like, I don't know what this game thinks escorting means, but this ain't it. This ain't what this is weird trick loop things. Get over here. Get over here. Wow, I broke it. I broke the dragon's AI. Cool. It's This is stupid. Like, this is actually stupid. Come on. Got the stupid wing boots. They're not helping. Come on. It flew right overhead as I entered my inventory. Are you actually going to come over? Are you actually going to... No? Wow, this is stupid, actually. Come on. Get over here. Stay. Stay. No. No, it's just going to keep doing this forever. I need you to stay put for a second. What is this? What? Why? I broke you. I broke you severely. I put it to escorting again? Come on, stay. How do I put you to stay? This is annoying. Come on. 1 second. I'll be back. Aha, I managed to get it to stay, which allowed me to make it sit. And I don't remember what the key is to make it actually, you know, go down. There we go. Dragon-y friend. Thank you. Cool. Now, let's grab out Unyielding. I'm gonna put that there. Now, how do I make you descend? It's not Alt, it's not Control, although I can just use mouse controls to do it. Sure, we have the Dragon Command Staff. Wanders, escorting, staying. There we go. If I now use this, the number of Unyielding points with Arthur is 41. Cool, we actually get to showcase this now, yay. And just to double check, I think Unyielding lets us steal resistances too, right? To gain subordinate skills, magic arts, the sub needs to have at least 120 points, and 600 points for unique skills. Okay, it steals everything. And we're already sitting at 46. Cool. Oh wait, it's every 5 seconds we get a point. It's not every second. I was very confused because that was definitely more than 5 seconds we were in that menu. So, Arthur, if we now just like flying around on Arthur instead, we'll start gaining points and whatnot. And then eventually, if something besides us manages to kill Arthur, we will be able to get the lightning dragon resistances and like lightning breath and dragon skin and all that stuff. Although I can get the same stuff by getting a lizard folk, I just won't get lightning resistance. Naming and evolving a lizard folk is probably going to be easier for getting these skills than actually going through all that nonsense I just went with Arthur. But that's for later me to deal with. Anyways, this is probably going to be faster for exploring anyways, too. Especially since I lost those teleportation skills. So, I'll need to keep in mind. I'll just hover along with Arthur for a little bit, start building up points, and then I'll go from there eventually. What am I actually going to get that's capable of killing my dragon? Hinata? Hinata. How many ships? I'm going to tear down all of these ships eventually and steal all their wool. Because right now, we're still like hundreds, I think even thousands of wolves away from getting Bride. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. We did some testing with Creator, we did some testing with both created Plunderer skills and a Plunderer skill we've had for a while now and just haven't used. What is that, a Valkyrie? I thought I saw something down there. Actually, what is that? Oh, it is a Valkyrie, cool. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Ooh, laggy spikes.